3 seconds in. Just sitting here. Just sitting here. Just sitting here, looking around a little bit, trying to figure out whether or not to try to, I guess maybe trying to assess whether or not to try to decide if there's any kind of way to, well, give me a minute here, just a minute to try to figure out whether or not to give me a minute to try to get my mind wrapped around what it is that I need to be trying to look at here. In other words, I don't quite understand it from this particular perspective. Now, you back off and look at it a little bit from a different perspective, take into consideration what time of day it might be and all, and fumble around, stumble around. Oh yeah, by the way, the Apple one, I'm thinking this must have been some sort of silly ass practical joke. I did not see the humor. And apparently most people would not be aware of the joke. Yeah, okay. And if there was any joking involved, it could have all been just happenstance and coincidence to realize the fact that whether or not I can manage to stumble through here without trying to figure out what the fuck to do again all over again, then maybe can stumble up in here this way and have us a good old big look-see, and then try to figure out why that all this right here could have been the reason that some of that malfunction, and could have possibly been in the way of getting in there with that to make that do what it thinks it's supposed to be doing sometimes. But you get to now, as long as you, one thing you gotta bear in mind, the one very thing you got to bear in mind. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, there it is, right? The choke plate. Thing of it is, you get over 5 minutes seems to be too long for a short. So you gotta look at that. No, do not. Oh, I can smell it. Kick the gasoline can over. Because if you do, then you will need to know where the fire extinguisher is. Now it's going to smell like gasoline up in here. Oh, we better avoid a backfire. We cannot have a backfire. A fire up in here. Thing of it is, choke plate. If you remove the choke plate, then you have to be doubly concerned about not losing the screws when you go to put the choke plate back on the primary as versus the secondary. You put the choke plate on the primary, then there you go. You got a choke plate on the primary. Come on with it. You don't want to put your secondary choke plate on your primary. So then if you do that, hey, wait a minute now. Oh, that's supposed to do something different. Vacuum. You don't want to lose vacuum. Secondary, primary. Get your secondary and your primary. And then turn the radio on. See what it's going to do. Once again, fire extinguisher. No backfiring allowed. Just dump it one time. See what it'll do. Not gonna happen. Kick it a little bit. Dump it. Vacuum. Try it again. One more time. Oh, that sounded like about $4,000. Let's take a look here. See what it's gonna do. Let's see if we can take it to 5 one time. Oh shit. That was $6,000. $6,000 with the primary, secondary. Sitting here, minding my own damn, trying to sit here and mind my own damn business.